What's going on, guys? Here in the garage, sweating my butt off here. It is so humid because guess what I'm doing? I'm actually installing the Ultracool oil cooler with the Ultracool oil filter, which is right there. We're going to be putting that on in a minute. This is what's happening in this video. I'm going to show you guys. We're actually going to go on the bike, which I recorded a couple days ago, and took a short ride to the clubhouse. And what I did was I actually had, this is a infrared thermometer. So what I did was I took a ride to the clubhouse, made sure that the engine was up to temp, nice and hot. And then what I did was when I stopped at the clubhouse, I took out the laser thermometer. And then what I did was I took a whole bunch of readings. So I'm going to show you guys that portion because I want you guys to see all of the temps on the engine. It's really, really interesting. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys the install because I already installed the oil cooler and the wiring harness. And I just want to give you guys kind of a brief rundown really quick before I go ahead and slap the tank back on in the seat. So this way everything's out in the open, exposed. I'll show you guys what I did. So this way, if you guys decide to get this, it's super, super easy. But before we get into this video, I am gonna have to extend this giveaway. We are, if you guys are new to the channel and you don't know, or you just seen this video, we're having a Saddleman seat giveaway. Any choice Saddleman seat that you want. One pair of Indy Ridge boots, Clockwork 6-inch Sport Flare windshield right there. And this is the reason why I'm extending it, because Ultracool was awesome enough to give me one for you guys. So this is going to be added into the giveaway. One Ultracool oil filter right there. So it's the filter. This drops your temps down 10 degrees on the oil, and the filter is pretty much lifetime. All you do, it's a stainless steel filter. All you do is rinse it off with some brake clean and stuff like that. So if you want in on the giveaway, I'm going to extend it because there's actually a couple more things that are going to be added to it. So it's actually really good. It's going to be extended to the end of July. Head on over to my website, www.cycle-fanatics.com. Buy a sticker, buy 2, buy 3, buy 4. Each one is worth one entry, but now they're doubled. So head on over there. Really appreciate the support. Let's get on with the video. It just runs absolutely beautifully. It sounds amazing after we got the 128 done. Mucho power, mucho power. More than enough. I'm gonna leave the bike running for a second. We're gonna take some temps. I'm gonna record it. All right, so engine case 214. Top of the trans cover 162. Heat shield 107. Heat shield 89. So you see the temperature difference just from the front to the back. Cam cover 90. Now let's hit the cylinder fin. 296. That's hitting the top of the cylinder. 298. That's strange. That's the back one's a little lower. 289. Let's hit the bottom. Yeah, the bottom's going to be cooler because the combustion is happening at the top. All right. Interesting. The top of the head pipe is only about 140. But then you could see when I hit the top of the cylinder, right where the combustion's at, it's about 270, 280, right? So let me shut it off and I'll hit the oil, and we'll see, you know, we'll just see what's going on. Very curious. The oil, 163 degrees. All right. $155 inside, but the oil was 163. So I don't know really how accurate this is going to be, but I'm just curious. If we see numbers reading a lot lower, even hit the 136 on the oil filter. Interesting, 191 on the primary case. 152 in the back, but obviously 194 in the front because it's closer to the engine. Yeah. We got top of the motor, 308, top of the cylinder, and 302 in the back. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see. All right, guys, so as you've seen, isn't that pretty amazing to see all the temps as far as the tops of the cylinders, how hot it gets, the oil. Even I took some measurements down by the primary. I thought that was really interesting. So we'll see after I have this all buttoned up. The thing is, I'm leaving literally in two days, going to Milwaukee. Gotta leave early, about 6 a.m. Gonna catch a flight to Milwaukee. We're gonna be there for Harley Davidson anniversary, as well as riding the brand new CVOs again. And then we're going to give you the content that you guys all been waiting for as far as the review, how the bike rides, the suspension, the brakes, really in depth. So anyway, back to the bike. There was one guy that emailed me. I'm gonna show you because he actually got a pair of the axle adjusters. He wanted to see kind of what's happening down here. So let me show you. I don't think there's any spacers. All right, so let me show you on the bike. Let me show you what I did. Let me show you what I installed. Then probably in the next video, after I button it all up, what we'll do is we'll take it for a first ride. We'll see how the fans turn on. We'll see, and we'll measure the temps. That's gonna be really interesting. So you have to take the tank off. You gotta take the bags off, gotta take the seat off. Left and right side covers gotta come off. So this is what happens. When you take your existing oil filter off that plate that I showed you guys in the previous video, and if you guys are new to this channel, head on back a video and you will see what I'm talking about. So that plate gets mounted, and then you have your two lines. You have your oil cooler right there with the fans. There's two clamps, one right there, one right there. And then the harness that comes with the bike, all you do is pop this cover off. You run the harness down along here, and then one plug right here, that's for the thermal switch, and then the plug on top, that's for the power to the fans. Then if you come back here, really simple, you're gonna have a red and black lead. You're gonna directly hook them up to the battery. Attached to that is a relay, and then this blue wire, you're going to feed through the bottom of the frame, and then this plug, you're gonna pop it off of that. That's just where it's pretty much like a holder right there. You're gonna pop that accessory port off, and then the blue wire, you're going to connect the two blue wires from the harness and from the plug that came with the kit and plug it right into that accessory port. So everything is hooked up, powered, connections are made, everything. So now, right here, this comes with the kit. Let me show you. This is like a dummy plug with a loop on it, with a jumper. So this is good because before you button everything up, you're supposed to take this, and let me show you. Once I plug it in to the thermal switch, my fans should kick on. Now listen.
That's pretty
That's pretty powerful. Okay, now I can plug that back in. I'm gonna hold on to that plug. So everything's nice and wire tied. Cooler is installed. It is on a slight like angle. It can't really come in anymore because obviously you would hit the cylinder right there, but everything is done. So the reason why you plug that jumper in is if you plug that jumper in and the fans come on, that means you did all the wiring correctly. If you plug that jumper in and the fans do not kick on, then it's back to the drawing board and you gotta check over your wires. Right now, I'm just going to take the oil filter, and if you guys didn't see in the previous video, this is what's gonna be going in there, all right? This is a filter housing, aluminum, black anodized, polished fins. Drops the oil temps down 10 degrees. The oil cooler drops at 50 degrees, so that's a total of 60 degrees. And here is the filter element. And this is all stainless steel. And this, I'm telling you, you should go back and check out that video. So what's happening is, like I mentioned to you guys previously in the video, is the stock paper filter oil filters that we've been using, they do not have enough flow through them. And what happens is, especially when your bike is cold and the oil is cold, the oil filter goes into bypass, dumping in dirty oil into your motor. Also what happens is when you're high in the RPM band on the throttle and that oil pump is really putting out some volume, the oil filter goes into bypass as well because the paper element cannot handle the flow. Another thing is Harley Davidson, king of the baggers, a Harley Davidson race team. Go check it out on Ultracool. They're using these oil filters now. I told you guys in the previous video that more race teams are going to be using them. Well, Harley Davidson just started using these. So we're going to be giving one of these out, like I just mentioned before, with the Salomon seat, Clockworks windshield, and Indy Ridge pair of boots. I would at least do this. But for my bike and how I ride all year long, I definitely want the oil cooler on there. All right, guys, so sorry I'm rushing through this video. Like I said, I literally have only a couple days, but I'm trying to get you guys this information and these couple videos before I head out. I have a lot to do. I still haven't even packed yet. So love you guys, appreciate every single one of you guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Hit that subscribe button because the next video, we're gonna be taking the beast out for a ride. We're gonna see how it runs. We're gonna take some temps off of it. This definitely is going to be a lifesaver for a lot of you guys with the big power, big bore kits. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.